Oh my God, oh my God. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, Andy.
Please welcome to this show, wrestler and fitness expert, the one, the only, Cody Devine.
Cody Devine, yes.
Welcome, Cody. Cody, thank you for being here. Thank you so much. Oh, here he is, resident abject badass, Cody Devine.
I want to see my name across the screen right here. Hey, Miss, my name across the screen right here. Fitness expert Cody Devine is here today to show these two jabronis what a real man looks like. Check these out. You can't have these on campus. Let's do this. All right.
Yeah. Cody, wow, guys. We're going to feel
We knew we had a firecracker going off. I just didn't know it was going to pop this quick.
You might be feeling a lot of shame during the show today. If Cody leads you down a path where you're just questioning your own self, that's just what Cody does. He breaks you down.
Time to get broken down. It's time to get built back up. And Lucha Libre and Laughs, this Friday, I'm going to be killing somebody.
Oh,
yes,
wow.
No, that is a promise. We want to see it. We want to see it.
Wow.
You just got a confession. Live.
Wow, this is unbelievable. Cody Devine usually brings an insane energy to the stage, capped off by a huge plume of vape smoke, or whatever, that's not smoke, mist.
Is it a mist?
You see, my clouds are so mad, they got to go to anger management class.
Oh!
Yeah, see, you're trying to get factual with it. This is more metaphorical. It's a metaphorical one.
I
just want to make sure my
for the good stretch. Everyone says.
Yes.
Everyone says. I start personally by reaching my arms back. This is the Titanic.
Okay.
I like
the Titanic. That's nice. Everybody at home, if maybe you were on the Titanic, maybe you're over 90 years old, maybe you're one of the last remaining survivors, feel free to kind of breathe in this experience and remember that ship going down.
Do you have a giant blue diamond that you're thinking of throwing over the side of the boat? Let today's show be the catalyst to you letting go of your past. It's going to be just fine.
It's a lot deeper than I was ready for.
See, we go up and down.
We go real deep. I
mean, this is in every direction.
Similar to James Cameron's submersible vehicle that went down to the bottom of the Titanic.
I don't feel like I have your poise. You're like a jungle cat. Your physical abilities far outweigh mine.
I get them. My great-grandpa and my grandpa were farmers, and I think that makes me a farmer without having to be a farmer. So I can do things like that. I'm built strong like an ox, but like a stronger ox than most oxes are built.
Oh, I get that, and what you're more graceful. It's like there's a certain amount of
Poise.
A poetry. Yes, poise is a much better word because obviously I shoot for the moon. We don't need that right now. Oh, look at you! You got the ups too.
Guys, you got to warm up, be ready for that.
Warm up, be ready. Can we get it to say warm up, be ready in quotes? Cody Devine.
Cody Devine would like some satisfaction. He'd like a graphic or two of his own name, perhaps a picture from Facebook to show his incredible guns.
Right here.
You know,
and we knew that you were super strong. That's why we brought out such a demanding workout on this video.
There he is.
There we go.
There he is. Now we're talking.
And you're
gorgeous
discussing.
young man. Are you at Nantucket there? What is that? The presidential library?
That was a meeting I had with people I had meetings with.
Yep.
As you can see in the meeting, I was really ticked off, keeping it PG. I was ticked off.
And we are a PG shop, so it's family friendly. We like to get the kids working out with the elderly.
We're almost rated G, really, like a Milo and Otis type.
Yeah, that's right. Are you my friend, Milo? I'm your friend, Otis. I think you know it's I can feel this. Oh, what are these muscle groups? These feel like they haven't
Cody,
been.
Tell us a little bit about the deep V. Tell us about your back, your chest. Tell us anything about your body.
Well, the complicated thing about being a trainer to try to get people on my physical attribute is that I was kind of born this way.
Yeah.
With perfection.
Oh, like Lady Gaga.
Yes.
Basically.
Yes. The
That's why I
body
wear
of
these
a
glasses to disguise my poker face.
That is absolutely right.
But with enough training, beer, and some mad clouds. That's the first thing I actually vape.
You got mad vape clouds. Look at
mad.
Cody.
There
Look
we
at
are.
Cody.
You guys have a lot of blackmail on me today.
That's what we're doing.
Look at Cody.
It's me in my young state.
He's a young buck there.
I'm a legal man now.
He's a wrestling journal. Now here's what we do. Cody knows this. We stop down every episode to just take our pulse, Jay.
Yeah, this is the most important part of physical fitness. Everybody knows the J.A.G.U.A.R boys. Our focus is twofold. Number one is pubis. Number 2 is cardiovascular health.
That's right. If your pubis is engaged, you're probably going to end up somewhere on this chart we're about to show you.
Yeah.
Just remember, if you're 19 years old and you're not at 114 beats per minute, you're probably brain dead. You don't want to use a microwave or anything that could disrupt any of your electronic brain patterns because you're going down quick.
You're not even going to want to use a refrigerator. If you're 19...
If you're 40 years old and you're not at 144 beats,
so check this one out right here, and also you're going to want to look at this number. This is going to be the important number right here. And also as we move down, this 17. But we're moving up. Now this is in the 1 minute range. A lot of people forget that. So if you're right here and you're 22, or for instance 26 at 152, you're right on the money. That's going to put you right in the 80th percentile, as well as right here at 114.
And we're the 80-20 rule usually, but we include all the way up to 60% because some of you want to do it much, much less than the 80%.
Yes, and I can respect that. And now we get into this is the meat and the potatoes.
Cody, we're in it for a treat. Cheryl is about to get loose.
Cheryl. I know you were wanting to focus on your arms. You've got that big match coming up this weekend. So this is really you're gonna feel it. You can feel this here, and then you just take it down.
Right here.
Just take it down.
Oh, God.
Oh, and then we're coming right back. This is it's warming up. It's warming up all through here. And once you wake up pubis-wise, it's going to move into your torso, and from there into your chest, and it's going to just spread out into your sternum. You're going to feel it go down into your arms, and from there, I think we're really going to be into a super special treat.
Cody, while we're on the subject, how many times a day are you thinking about your pubis, and what would you say to people out there who want to breathe through their pubis but might be having some trouble?
Yeah, no, absolutely. That's a question I get asked a lot, actually. So, when it comes to that specific muscle / bone / body group in general,
yes,
it is important
to remember pubis PhD
to execute every move you do with it extra properly. You don't want to just do properly. You want to do extra properly.
Over deliberate, maybe.
Yes. You need to over accentuate all the exercises. Overdo it. And anytime your body tells you to stop, you say, "No, body, it's my body," and I say what happens around here.
Now this is a great thing that we don't talk about a lot. It's called grabbing the pubis by the shoulders and wrestling the bull to the ground. So sometimes if your pubis is giving you attitude, you got to take it by the hips, the hips are the shoulders of the pubis, and then you want to give it a little bit of an arm tackle and bring it down.
Yeah, it's like if you were 13 and your stepdad just moved into your mom's house.
It's a lot like that.
You're giving him lip and he grabs you and he says, "I may not be your father." Now this is metaphorically you talking to your pubis. "I may not be your father, but I sure as will F you up," and you're like, "What?" And then
like,
everything's different. And
Yeah.
so that's how you need to be interacting with your separate muscle groups, is with a total lack of regard for your muscle group's feelings.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, that hits home. I looked at both of y'all and I said, these gentlemen are going to know what it's like to come from a broken home being remended.
Yes, we do a lot of broken home mending. We do a lot of deep therapy while we're working out. And mainly it just comes from engaging the pubis.
Yeah, that makes sense. And you know, it's crazy. I think that lady in the middle once bought me Jamba Juice.
Oh, that's fun.
She does that.
She's been known to canoodle it in Orange Julius with a local celeb or two. So you might do well to just marinate there until she comes and maybe sees the pubis.
There's a lot of star power in this green screen room, gentlemen. When you look at it, we couldn't walk into a Hooters without getting some free wings.
Basically, that's what I'm saying.
The slow pubis pan just now really changed me a little bit.
It's waking you up. It's waking Denver, Colorado up is what it's doing. Denver's slowly, the sun will be up here in a couple hours. Denver's just coming to. Memorial Day is such a big drinking holiday in this city.
Oh, that's right.
Everybody really ties one off, and that's great. Because they're out just remembering.
Cody, it's Father's Day coming up. Anything to say to grandfathers, uncles, fathers, maybe fathers who are just thinking about maybe engaging in some sort of pregnancy consensually with another young person?
Yeah, no, absolutely. First off, first rule of Father's Day. You wake up. You stand up. You turn off your phone. Don't answer your phone. You know who's calling. It's your kid. You're like, whoa, this is awkward. We go through this every year. He's from New Hampshire. He's 3 now. It's awkward. Hang up that phone.
He's 3. Wait, you're the 3-year-old is calling from New Hampshire? That's amazing.
Hello and welcome to the 3rd episode of That's My Jam! The show where we make each other eat food we've never tried before.
I'm Jeremy Pysher, and I've never had her fancy food. The only French food I've ever had is fried.
And I'm Meghan DePonceau, and I've never eaten his sad, trashy Peter Pan Lost Boy. I don't know how to cook shit.
Peter Pan? That's my favorite peanut butter.
Yeah, it's what you use on your peanut butter and jelly sandwich is the only thing you know how to make.
Yeah, you taught me last week.
Jeez.
This week, I'm coming up with my catchphrase. All the best celebrity eaters have them.
Celebrity eater? Oh, God, what have I done?
Emerald has BAM! Guy Fieri has Welcome to Flavortown. Anthony Bourdain has Ugh. I got all these catchphrases. You ready?
No,
String!
absolutely not.
That's a ground rule double.
What does that mean?
There's a lima bean in my pie.
You're going to do this the whole episode, aren't you?
Drizzle some fat on that. This is like Betamax, because it'll be gone in a second. Fat in my mouth.
Getting started right now. You're up first.
This week I have some great more fast food. I talked to my boy Dave and he hooked it up. We got Wendy's. Wendy's. Known for gingers everywhere.
Yeah, redheaded hot chick, huh?
That was his daughter. That's weird.
I thought it was a sex thing.
Nope. Nope. Have you ever had Wendy's before?
I have not had any of the food. I have had the frosty beverage before. When I was 16 and I had gotten high for the second time. Marijuana. My mom called on the way to Wendy's. Hey, Mom! I'm going to Frosties to get Wendy's. So shout out to Beth Ann.
Start with the sweet stuff.
That's the dessert. Have you ever done this?
This is what
these fries suck. These fries are terrible.
But
You're a potato man. You're not allowed to eat this.
Wendy's is now behind Taco Bell and fries, so
The Frosty is really good.
yeah.
We could just end here.
The chili.
Is there sour cream?
I can get you sour cream.
Yeah, I think we're going to need this. It's chili.
Okay.
How do you not have sour cream? This is just a delay having to eat chili.
But just a dollop.
Dollop will do ya. It's some beginner shit, but it's chili. Just not really a chili person.
Neither is TLC anymore.
What?
It's Left Eye that died, isn't it?
Wendy's containers are non-microwavable, so that might explain your dumpster fire.
You have a microwave in your dumpster?
I have a microwave in my dumpster. I like your nice new flannel. The
Yeah,
challenge for the show is to not never repeat the same flannel, so... Oh, crackers!
I have something that's shaped the same as these crackers.
What?
It's a burger.
What? Why are they squared?
Because they're fresh, never frozen.
Did you get a medium rare burger?
No. Yeah, I don't... Apparently fresh means it's square.
When you freeze meat, it circularizes?
Oh, okay. Is that true?
No,
Junior bacon cheeseburger.
that's more bread than meat.
Mustard.
What are in nuggets?
I didn't get the chicken nuggets.
You didn't get the chicken nuggets?
Nope, Wendy's ripped me off.
What?
Sure.
So what happens when they forget your food?
I have no idea. Yeah, I mean, at least 99 cents they got off me.
Yeah, millions of dollars. These are the worst fries, but I want this frosty.
Heck, your
What's that
spicy
chicken
nuggets.
nugget? Like
That
what
shit-
part of the chicken?
The pink goop. Have you not seen the documentaries?
I don't have to watch the documentaries because I don't eat this shit.
Meat. Make everything a BLT.
Dry.
Yep.
It's very dry. That's why they put so much mayo on there.
Would you have...
And they're crisp. Separate tiny patties instead of making a bigger, juicier burger. Like quarter pound, half pound, and it's just how thick the meat is.
I don't trust the fast food industry with fractions. Captain Mayonnaise, back in business.
The lettuce is really green. It's greener than I thought it would be.
Why do I pick Wendy's? It's cheap.
Do you know where Wendy's headquarters is? Dublin. Dubland. They made dubstep there.
That's what I'm looking for.
Founded in Columbus, Ohio, and then the company moved its headquarters to Dublin, Ohio.
I knew there was a Paris, Texas. No idea there was a Dublin, Ohio.
I didn't know there was a Dublin, Ohio.
They went with
I'm not good
mustard.
enough for a flight of sauces for you. They're free. They're free. They're free.
I must be a model because this made me turn around.
Like a reality show on like VH1 of like all the like Ronald McDonald, Wendy, Dr. Meat Lips, and they're all living in a house together.
Who's Dr. Meatlips?
These Arby's guy. Meat Lips and Wendy or whatever Arby's. Whatever Arby's.
Don't search Meatlips and Wendy.
Hello, I'm Dr. Meat Lips. I got beef.
This show is all killer, no filler. Just like Sum 41.
Wendy and Dr. Meat Lips made a porno together.
Nerve.
Hors d'oeuvre is like a pass app. So when you go to like a fancy party, which no one's let you into yet, wrist. You got a good wrist. Okay. Today we
You sunk my battleship.
have Haystack Mountain goat cheese stuffed dates, which I got from Marzex. Hell yeah, Marzex. Topped with a little truffle and balsamic glaze.
What is, like, truffles like the chocolate?
Nope, like the mushroom.
Cheers.
Yeah, it tastes like rich.
It's like you every 28 days.
Hey, I'm not pregnant. That's my catchphrase.
These are dates or figs?
Dates. I dry them out, almost like raisins, or like some people think they're like dried prune type texture, type flavor. They're often bacon wrapped, but I didn't want to.
I mean, I didn't have a date before I met you, and that works on 2 different levels. I like the goat cheese. Ugh, it is gross to swallow. Haystack Mountain goat cheese is great. This is awesome. Like, it's dates that I like. They have a very weird texture. It's like sand.
Sand? They're like chewy. Nope, I can't do chewy. Chewbacca.
That was bad.
Yeah, we're really sorry.
I didn't know goats had udders.
Hey, if you got nipples, you can milk it. Deep, sweet.
I think we both lost this one.
Yeah, we both lost.
And bread. There's no bread. This has been the first time there's no bread. A fan of dates, that's why it took me forever to ask you out.
He's a nerd. He was a virgin before I met him.
That's one side.
I'm such a lucky lady. So, what did we learn today? Dublin, Ohio sucks at potatoes.
Yeah.
This doesn't count as a date.
And this, are you serious? There's a table. I bought food.
Join us next week on That's My Jam, where I make him eat fish gizzards.
And I'll make her eat lard.
We're so happy to have her here. Everybody, give it up for Rebecca Robinson.
Thank you. Hello, Denver Open Media First Friday. How's it going? Yes, hello. I know you just did your due diligence with activism, but I do have a few more points that I just want to bring up because today is not only First Friday, but according to the highway, it's also Ozone Alert Friday. So in case you forgot of all the other things that are going wrong, there's a hole in our ozone. And you're supposed to think about it on Friday when you're driving home from work. I'm not, yeah, you guys feel the same way about it as I do. He said I was new in town. This is true. I just moved down here from Boulder, Colorado. Thank you. Thank you. And I like to start my sets off with a little bit of mindfulness. This might be a little hard for the viewers and listeners at home, but if you're in the studio audience, I would love it if you joined me. I just ask that you take a large, deep breath in. And then I just like to look around the audience and see if there's any hot men in here. And it looks like we are good tonight. Exhale. Good, you guys are fun. I have been doing shows all over Colorado recently. I was just up in Fort Collins where a gentleman changed my life. Yeah. I was out at a restaurant and he came up to me and he said, "Hey, if you don't know what to get, may I suggest you get the poutine?" And I was like, "Oh my God, this guy thinks I'm so hot. Don't talk yet." And he was like, "If you don't know what poutine is, it's fries covered in cheese curds, slathered in gravy. Sounds disgusting, right?" And I was like, "Oh my God, I must look so beautiful. Is anyone getting a glimpse of me right now? If I, 1, don't know what poutine is, and then 2, I'm pretty enough to think it sounds disgusting when you do tell me, oh my God, thank you." You know, like, I was walking around with all kinds of confidence, like I was wearing unsolicited crop tops. And I have been telling this joke for a little while, and people get a little hesitant, and they're like, "You've been talking about how pretty you are." And they get a little quiet. And I can think it's only for one of 2 reasons. 1, I'm not pretty enough to be telling the jokes. Or Or I'm like so beautiful, you guys are like, how is she telling jokes about this? This is no laughing matter. So I think it's the latter. Thank you. That's great. I am into this very new age type of therapy. You guys can get into this. I suggest you just listen to like a lot of, now that's what I call music. Yeah, mainly volumes 1 through 25. And somewhere around now 5 to Destiny's Child's Bills, Bills, Bills. You realize your parents raised you kind of weird. Like my parents raised me like a baby secretary because they were really old when I was born. Like they were so old. Like my first favorite movie growing up, Casablanca. You know, my favorite candy growing up, Werther's Original. You know, like they were retired when they had me, so they just like pop me out to have someone picking up the phones. Hello, Robinson residents, this is Rebecca speaking. May I ask who's calling? That's a level of professionalism some people don't reach until their mid-30s, you guys. I was 5. It was cool though. Being raised like a middle management employee has its perks. Okay, I got paid vacation, full health care. And between you and me, you guys, I'm pretty sure in a few years, I'm gonna inherit the whole freaking company. It's cool. I'm gonna tell you guys one more joke and then get out of here. There's a really amazing television show called TLC's Trading Spaces. And it just came back after 20 years. They had a 20-year anniversary show. And I like this show because it takes 2 neighbors and pins them against one another. Like, TLC goes to one neighbor and they're like, hey, what is your neighbor like? And they're like, I think Lynn studied math in college. And they're like, heard that. We took a giant abacus and put it in their kitchen. And then they go to the other neighbor and they're like, what is your neighbor like? And she's like, I think Donna likes horses. And TLC's like, heard that. We took their only spare living space and turned it into a barn for a real live horse that they're now legally responsible to take care of. It's like, thanks, TLC. Just ruined my house. You guys have been awesome. I've been Rebecca Robinson. Thank you so much.
This is a Sexpot Comedy production.